Welcome you all to this session. In this session, we shall learn what is JUnit all about. In the process, we shall understand the basics of JUnit and also, so without any further ado, let's get started with what is JUnit. JUnit is an open source unit testing framework for Java. Here, the term unit testing framework comes into consideration. So before moving forth, let's check what is meant by the term unit testing. Unit testing, as the name suggests, is a way of testing a unit. Here, a unit refers to the smallest piece of code that can be fetched out of the system. It can be a line of code, a method, or a class. Keep in mind, smaller the chunk of code, the better it is. If the tested units are small, the tests tend to run faster, providing a better insight into the code and its performance. Unit testing helps in the early identification of defects. It enables the developers to spend more time on reading the code rather than writing it. And a successful code helps in boosting the confidence of the developer. Then coming back to JUnit, the framework is used by Java developers to create and test their codes. It is used for unit testing of the source code, and JUnit works on the approach of testing a small part, then coding that, and continuing the same till the end. JUnit testing helps developers to develop more reliable, readable, and a bug-free code. Every time a new code is added, all the test cases have to be re-executed to make sure that nothing is broken. There are graphs in JUnit that show the progress of the test. The graphs show green when the test runs smoothly and it turns red when the test fails. As soon as our Eclipse opens, we will first create a project. Here, new, then we shall create a Java project. In Java project, let's name it JUnit installation. Click on next and finish. Here, then in this Java project, right click on it and go to the build path option. In the build path option, go to configure build path. Here go to the tab libraries and this side go to add external jars. In add external jars, you will get the location of our 2 jar files, and if you don't get them, you can browse to the location where you have stored them or to the location of Java libraries. Then select these 2 files and open them. You will see the 2 jar files appear here. Then click on apply and close. Now come back to JUnit installation, that is a project, right click on it and click on refresh. Then right click on the src folder, go to new and create a package. Let's name the package to be JUnit install and click on finish. In this package, create a new class and we shall name the class JUnit install and click on finish. Now let's create a method over here. In the method, we shall type public void my JUnit install then system.out.println welcome to my JUnit testing. Now I will add a library over here, library test. I can see a error. Now when I hover over this library, I can see it says import test. So now when I click on it, the error is gone. Now we shall run our test, and since we are testing with JUnit, we shall click here, go on, run as JUnit test. Here we shall click on OK, and then we can see in the console it shows welcome to my JUnit testing, as we had placed it over here. Here on the left side you can see the JUnit report. You can see runs 1 out of 1 and there is no or 0 errors, and same there are 0 failures. So here in the space provided, you can have as many number of tests, as many bunch of code you want, and with the help of JUnit, you can test any particular part of the code. And so with this, we have come to the end of this session. I hope you guys found it informative and helpful. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.